What's up, guys? We had some time today. We're doing another Q&A. We had a couple questions asked after our last video, so we're gonna go and answer them here. What are you doing right now, though?
I'm eating oatmeal.
What kind of oatmeal?
Just regular, like, old-fashioned oats. Don't look at our messy pantry. Old-fashioned oats.
Okay.
It's my favorite. And I add a little bit of stevia, like a packet of stevia, because I like it sweeter. So I did a half cup oatmeal, a cup of water, and then I have to check. I think I'm starting a new meal plan, so I'm gonna check what I'm eating. And it is 1 scoop of protein powder, which for my oatmeal I like to do the Emery Light.
What flavor?
It's the oatmeal chocolate chip.
I'm stuck on the blueberry right now, and I'm grilling. But we have one of the questions that sparked this Q&A. It's actually interesting to me is, what is your favorite Red Cone 1 supplement besides pre-workout? So that number one, that's my favorite, is the pre-workout. So I'm gonna start with mine. I got 2 of them. I like the essential amino acids, Grunt. I take 2 scoops intra-workout. And also creatine monohydrate. If you guys know me, I've been taking creatine for years. I'm glad that they released the basic training series, which just has pure creatine monohydrate. I was taking Tango, which does have creatine monohydrate in it, but this one by far for me is the best. What about you, love?
My 2 favorites, well, I like the protein, but I mean, that's just like an essential, so I wouldn't call that favorite. But I like the Big Noise.
What is the Big Noise?
The Big Noise is for pump in the gym. That's mad pumps from the Big Noise. And my other favorite is RPG, which is like the partitioning, the nutrient partitioning, the insulin mumbo jumbo. He can tell you more about it.
It helps with glucose disposal is pretty much what it is. It helps shuttle the carbs where they need to go. So if you're gonna take this, take it with your high carb meal. I like to take this when I'm dieting. When I have my high carb pre-workout meals, things like that, that's when I really take it, because all my meals are high carb right now that I'm bulky. Speaking of that, so I have the perfect way of making the perfect hamburger patty. Check this out. Look at how round those are. What I do is I'll put half a pound of hamburger meat in a protein powder lid. Anyways, that's our favorite supplements from Red Cone 1 besides the pre-workout. Another question we got is, when is the best time to work out? Morning, evening, what's the best time? I'll give my opinion and I'll ask her opinion next. So my opinion is the best time to work out is whatever time you can find time to do it. So I've worked schedules where I'm only able to make it in the morning, and I've also worked schedules where I'm only able to make it in the evening. Right now I do train in the evening after work, but before, when I worked for the mine, I would always train in the morning because I had a physically intensive job, and there was no way I was making it to the gym after a 10, 12-hour day plus 1 hour commute both ways. What about you?
Well, I agree with the whole whenever you can go, but if I had my ideal gym schedule, it would be I could go do cardio in the morning if I wasn't so lazy and slept through my alarm before work, and then I would do my weight training afterwards. That's not what happens. I usually do my cardio before my workout, and then I train immediately after, or vice versa. If I don't get there early enough, I'll do my workout and then I'll do my cardio afterwards. But whenever you can do it, like,
Sure.
is better than nothing.
That's coming from a woman.
But I feel stronger in the afternoon after I've had some food.
That's true, because
I can't push as much weight in the morning.
Exactly. So you guys that are trying to hit numbers and things like that in the gym, the best time, in my opinion, too, is to train in the evening time, because you may be able to hit, 405 on the bench 1 week in the evening time, and then go back and maybe only be able to get 365 in the morning time because you don't have that fuel, the carbohydrates in you. So right now we're going to talk about meal prep. A lot of people struggle with meal prepping. They're struggling with sticking to their diets because they do not meal prep. I'm one of them. If I run out of food, it's hard for me to stick to a plan. I'll go out and grab pizza or a burger, but
Same.
yeah, it just happens. So what day of the week do you allocate for meal prepping? We do it, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but we do it different.
I mean, ideally, Sunday we would do the whole week and everything would be great and grand, but I usually run out of my protein before the end of the week, so I usually have to meal prep my protein more than once a week. I guess I could sit here and mathematically figure it out and whatever to make sure I have enough, but it doesn't ever happen that way. I'll probably have enough. I have 4 3/4 pounds chicken right here, which will last me more than the week. So I should be good this week. But I'm gonna cook my chicken now, and I'm gonna cook up some ground beef and some ground turkey for my meal prep for the week. And the other stuff is just, you know, grab and go kind of stuff. So.
And with me, when it comes to bulking, I'll actually prep usually almost every single day. The night before I work, I'll prep.
Which sucks.
It does suck. It's time consuming, but when you get into a routine of things, you get off work, you come home, you change, you go to the gym, you go to the gym, you come home, you eat and you prep. I mean, that's kind of how our schedules work. I mean, that's just what we do.
And honestly, he probably doesn't also meal prep at the beginning of the week because he changes what he wants to eat throughout the week so often that it would be wasteful.
That's the beauty of the bulk, though. I can do whatever. So she got asked a question about what type of training she does. If you guys have noticed, if you follow her on Instagram or if you follow her journey, she does everything. She's done CrossFit, Olympic lifting. She's done powerlifting. She's trickled with some bodybuilding. What do you do right now?
I'm like in a hybrid between bodybuilding and powerlifting. So I have my compound lifts, and then my accessories obviously help build the strength, which is all bodybuilding movements. Mm-hmm. So I do hypertrophy training.
Hypertrophy.
Other than my compound movements.
How many times a week do you train?
5.
5 days. So you had 2 rest days?
I take 2 rest days. I take Thursday and Sunday.
That's another important thing. Off topic here, but training and rest days is very important to have your rest days. I learned this working with Chase, how important rest days are. I don't necessarily agree with how many I was given, but I still think that they're important. You know, there for a while I wanted to train.
He found out when he was forced to take them.
How great and beneficial they are. So, there for the longest time, I would train 6-7 times a week as much as I can, sometimes 2 a days, and that's how I ended up in the damn hospital.
Which is hard not to do that sometimes, especially when you've had a rough week.
Yeah.
And you just want to go to the gym and stress relief, but you got to take the rest days.
Yeah, and that's kind of what it is. It's more than just going and beating up your body or trying to look a certain way. There's things that we do in the gym to help with mental clarity. We got another question asked on our last post about this. The question was, what's the best to eat throughout the day and what's an alternative to soda? So the best thing to eat throughout the day depends on your goals. I mean, if you're wanting to drop weight, you're wanting to be at a calorie deficit, which means that you're wanting to eat cleaner foods that match your caloric goals for the day.
A good way to start for beginners, increase your protein.
Always increase your protein.
Your
always
lean
increase your protein. Yes, always increase your protein. With that being said, don't go out and buy, expensive fatty cuts of steak and think you're doing something your body a favor. That's not going to work. As I'm eating 15 hamburgers right now. But I know what my caloric needs are, and I'm trying to bulk. So what's an alternative to soda?
Water flavorings.
Yeah, and we can go, again, we talked about this in our last video.
Water flavorings.
We can go all day long about artificial sweeteners and how bad they are. I'm telling you right now, you're going to die of diabetes or of obesity before artificial sweeteners are going to kill you. Guaranteed your money back. Don't listen to me though, I'm not a doctor. I'm a rent cop. So another question that we got asked is, what other supplements do we take before I got on with Redcon 1? What supplements do we still currently take besides Redcon 1 supplements? So as many people know, I've taken thousands of supplements. I used to love trying new ones. A lot of the basic ones though, the ones that...
Like pre-workout.
Yeah, especially pre-workouts. I was big on taking them until I found TotalWar. And I'm not the one that says TotalWar is the strongest pre-workout, but my thing with TotalWar is it's always consistent. Like, I've taken pre-workouts that are really strong, get you really going, and then the next day you take it again, you don't feel nothing.
The next tub is like completely different pre-workout.
Yeah, exactly. So with TotalWar, it's just very consistent. It's a very clean energy, and I love it. So that's why I'm sticking with that one. Aside from,
I would agree.
so one supplement that I do take that's not Redcon one is Tetka by Nutricost. I got this from Amazon. This is really good for the liver. You know, we socially drink. We go out from time to time. We like to go dancing. I do take a lot of supplements, and Tetka helps with the liver. Also, I take L-arginine by the same company. I got it from Amazon. I've always taken L-arginine. As most of you guys know, when I used to own my own supplement company, I had a product called Mass Pump, and L-arginine 5 grams and citrulline 5 grams. That's what I put in there. So now with TotalWar has 6 grams of citrulline, and I just add this to it. As far as other supplements, what do you take?
I take this. It's Alani News Balance. It's for your hormones. My hormones are all jacked up all the time, so this helps keep me sort of normal. And this helps a lot with my my acne too, my hormonal acne. So girls, this is a good one. Redcon one unfortunately doesn't sell any like female hormonal supplements, so I have to go outside for that. And also my other vitamins, just basic vitamins like biotin and all the random other vitamins. They're all different brands because Redcon one doesn't hold it or carry it.
Did your coach recommend that to you? Or?
Yes. And we played with another one, and I don't remember what it was called, but I like this one the best. I've noticed a difference with it, so.
And I should take multivitamins. I really should. The only vitamins that I take is MedKit. I also get my greens and reds from GI Juice.
Same.
Well, I'm gonna go throw these on the grill. I have no idea what she's gonna do with that, but
I'm gonna cook my own milk. I'm hungry.
are out.